Now, dear students, we are still at exercise number 3.6 and our question is 2 and the part is C now. Question number 2, part C. And part C, there is a shape which is there is a trapezium. Now we are hooking up with trapezium and P, Q, R, S are its name. That this angle is 110 degree and this angle is also 110 degree. So this is the only clue which are given to us, and the asked angles are this x and this x. So it is very simple to solve it, because as we know that the interior angle of the quadrilateral are 360 degree in total. When you sum up the angles, the sum of all the interior angles will be 360 degrees. So it is very easy uh, to solve it, because this angle and this angle are equal to 220 degree. Let me now do it for you. That 110 plus 110 and this x plus this x plus this x is equal to 360 degree. Okay, now the reason behind is the interior angles of quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. So this is the reason, and you know that we have to write the reason whenever we solve the question. So it will become 220 plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 360. Now it is very easy to find x from here. Simple algebraic term. So it will become 2x is equal to 360 minus 220. That will be equal to 140 now. And 2x and x is equal to 70 degree. Now this is 70 degree and this is 70 degree. Okay, this is solved. Part C, E, C, D. Now this is part D. And what is given and what is asked, let me see. So dear students, this is again a very irregular quadrilateral, but no problem. I am here to solve it. So what we do here is we'll find this angle first. So since this angle is 110 degree, the supplement of this angle will be 70 degree to make it 180 degree. 180 degree to make it 180 degree. We have just solved this angle as 70 degree because these are the supplementary angles. Similarly, this is the supplementary angle of this. So 90 plus 90, 180, it is 98. So it will become 82. Now we have three angles and we are left with only one angle. So what will we do here? We'll add up all the three angles. 70, I do it right here to avoid the space. So it will become 4. So it is 244. So 244, when we'll do it like this in algebraic form. Let me do it for you. First we'll find these angles, this one and this one. The reason we will give this is the supplementary angles, and then 70 plus 82 plus 92 plus x is equal to 360 degree. So it will become 360 minus 244. So it will become 116 angle. 116 degree. Now this angle is 116 degree. x is equal to 116 degree. 3x, 4x, 2x. D, E, F, G. D, E, F, G. Now it is sort of a kite over here. So again, here we have to find an unknown angle with the help of known angle. These are almost known angles because when we'll add them, all the four angles will get the result of 360 degree. So it will become x plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 360 degree. Okay. Now this 4, 3, 7, 9 and 10. This is equal to 10x is equal to 360 degree. 1, 3, 3, 3, 6 and 4, 10. Okay, x is equal to how much? It will be divisible by 10 and you see that it is equal to 36 degree. Now this angle is equal to 36 degree. If we multiply 3 with 36, it will become 3 6 times 18 and 3 times 9 and 1 10. Now this angle is 108 degree. Similarly, this angle, this is 72 degree and this is 4 times 36. 4 6 24 and 4 3 12, 13 and 14, 144. This angle is 144. And if you add them up, all the angles, you will see that this will be 360 degree. 108, 144, 72 and 36. It will be 10 and 10, 0 and 2 rises up for and 2 has been carried, 10 and 6 and 360. So it is done. So it is very simple, my dear fellows. Again, just add all the three and subtract it from 360 degree. Since this is 90 degree, you do it over here, but you have to do it in this form. 50 plus 160, 160 plus 90, 160 plus 90, 250. 50 plus 110 plus 90. It will become 10, 5 and 2. 250 as I told you. And this angle will become 360 minus 250. So it will become, you see that this is 110 degree. This is 110 degree. Since it is 110 degree, the supplement of it will be 70 degree. So it was very quite an easy, just like this. You see that here it is the interior angle 70 degree and outer and exterior angle was 110. Here the interior angle is 110 degree and exterior is 70 degree. Now, my dear student, last question of this exercise is question number 3, part A. Here is part A. Okay. Now you see that this is a trapezium, and what we have given are two isosceles triangles. Now this one is the first isosceles triangle. Since this is the isosceles triangle because of two short lines, and this is the second isosceles triangle because of pair of short lines over here. So there are two isosceles triangles over here. So what will we do? Now you see that this is the included angle of this isosceles triangle, and these are the base angles. Angle P and angle R the base angles. Now if I consider this angle, this triangle. This angle will be, now this is 70 degree, and this will be this will be, let me call these angles y. Now to complete 180 degree, it will become 2y plus 70 is equal to 180 degree, and 2y is equal to 110, and y is equal to 55 degree each. Now this angle is 55 degree, this angle is 55 degree. This is 55 degree, this is 55 degree. Now this is 55, this is 55. We again have come to 110 degree. So this is 55, 55, 110, and when this is 110, this is 70 degree. This is 70 degree angle over here. Since this is 70 degree and this is a base angle now. This is a base, one of the two base angles now. This is one of the two base angles. You know that the base angles are always equal in isosceles triangle. So it is 70 degree over here. Now dear students, see this figure or shape very carefully. Now you see that this side is parallel to this side because of two arrowheads. This one arrowhead tells us that this MN is parallel to QP. MN is parallel to QP. And there is one more clue left, that this short line is equal to this short line. That means, and this is also given, the text is given in this, that QP is equal to RN. QP is equal to RN, only RN. This much RN. This QP is equal to Rn, and we have to find the angle over here, and which is x degree. So when this is parallel to this is parallel to this, and this is parallel to this. That means that this is a parallelogram. MNQP is a parallelogram. When you see the two sides are parallel, this side is parallel to this side, and this side is parallel to this side. And when the two sides are parallel, the opposite angles are parallel over here. Then if it is 98 degree, it is also 98 degree. I am not concerned with these two angles because we are not asked for these angles. Now, if this angle is 98 degree, then this angle is the supplementary angle of this angle. 98 degree, 90, 90, 180, this will be 82 degree. 82 degree, 90 and 80, okay? Okay, now these two angles are 98 degree each. When these two angles are 98 degree, then this means that these two angles are also equal, because this is a parallelogram. NNQP is a parallelogram. MNQP is a parallelogram. Okay, MNQP is a parallelogram. When there is parallelogram, then it means that QP is also is equal to MN. The length of QP is equal to MN. Since it is not given, but we have applied a logic that MNQP is equal to parallelogram, then it means that QP, the length of QP is equal to length of MN, because it is a parallelogram, and it is already equal to this one. QP is equal to Rn, which is given. QP is equal to Rn, that means QP is also equal to Mn, because it is a parallelogram. So a line can be drawn over here to make this RMN a an isosceles triangle. Now RMN is an isosceles triangle. RMN is an isosceles triangle. If this is an isosceles triangle, then the base, now these are the base angle and this is the included angle. So the it will become 2x. Now if this is x, this is also x. 2x plus 82 is equal to 180 to complete the angles of triangle. So it will become 2x is equal to 180 minus 82, that is equal to 98, and that will be equal to 49 degree. X is equal to 49 degree. Now this is equal to 49 degree and this is equal to 49 degree. Now my dear students, this is a very simple question. Now dear students, question number 3, and this is part C. Apart from these questions, this question is very special, or this part is very special. It is so special that even the writer has not bothered to answer this question. Anyway, since I am here, so I will solve it for you. It is very easy, but we have to find the logic that where this x will come from. Now, before going to the solution of this question, I may tell you that there is a postulate, and you know what is a postulate. We'll be discussing the postulates in upcoming lectures, somewhere in upcoming lectures. But I may tell you now this thing, that you see that there are two arrowheads over here and two arrowheads over here. That means this line is parallel to this line. PS is line parallel to QR, and also these two short lines mean that PS is equal in length with QR. Now, what we say when such a kind of question comes and this type of situation occurs, we say that PS is congruent upon QR. Okay, it is congruent upon to QR. Well, we know that these two lines indicate us that PS is equal in length with QR. Similarly, these two arrowheads indicates that PQ is also parallel to SR. P and number two, the condition number 2 was PS is parallel to QR. Okay, now this is one condition about these two, and the same two condition lies over here, that congruent upon PQ is congruent upon SR, and PQ is parallel to PR. So how much conditions are there? In fact, there are two conditions. Number one set is this, and number two set is this. And I am going to invent a third, that PR is congruent upon PR. PR is congruent upon PR. This is a diagonal, and we know that when we say that PR, it may be 30 centimeter in length, it may be 40 centimeter in length, but PR will be equal to PR. Well, this is the way how we prove the logic of the postulates. So you see that all the three sides are congruent upon each other. Now this side is congruent upon this side is congruent upon this side, and one more additional thing. But even then, if I don't consider that thing, fourth thing, the whole triangle PQR and PSR, there are two triangles which I told you in the start of my previous lecture, uh, the part one of this lecture. Okay, now this PQR and PSR are congruent upon each other. Now triangle PQR is congruent upon PSR. That means, what does it mean? Because we have already done all the three sides. When all the three sides are congruent upon each other, then this whole triangle is congruent upon this whole triangle. Now this is one triangle. This is one triangle. I'm not going to color it all. This is one triangle and this is the other triangle. There are two triangles, PQR and PSR. So they are congruent upon each other. And even there is one more thing which is also given, and that is that angle 70 degree is equal to 70 degree, because these are given. Angle Q is equal to angle S. Okay, which is equal to 70 degree. I can also write it over here. It is given. Now dear students, when we proved that triangle PQR is congruent upon PSR, triangle PQR is congruent upon PSR, then this means that this angle is 70 degree. This angle is 70 degree. It is also given. And this whole angle is this whole P angle is equal to R angle. Angle P is equal to angle R according to the proof. So it means that the parallelogram after proving all this, now we write that in parallelogram PQRS angle P is equal to PR. Therefore, this line PR, divide this whole parallelogram into two equal parts. Because this whole triangle is equal to this triangle. When it does mean that this whole triangle is, when it means that this triangle is equal to this triangle, that means this angle is equal to this angle, and this angle P and angle R are also equal, which is also obvious from the properties of the quadrilateral. We know that. But what we have to do is, if I fold this PQR upon PSR, if I fold this PQR upon PSR from this line, then it will become like this. It will become like this. That means this is P, this is S, and the coming Q and R. So it does mean that this angle is divided equally. This angle is divided equally. Now we know that P is equal to R, okay, and we also know that the whole quadrilateral has interior angles of 360 degree. So in parallelogram PQRS, 70 plus 70 plus 2 similar angles. Now this is y angle and this is also y angle. This whole angle which I written here is P and R. Now I have written it as y is equal to 2y is equal to how much? 360 degree. Now what does it mean? It means that 140 plus 2y is equal to 360. Simple algebraic method, 2y is equal to 360 minus 140. What does it become? 2y is equal to 120 and y is equal to 110. So it does mean that this whole angle and this whole angle measure is equal to 110 degree. Now since we know that this angle, now this x angle is equal to y angle, this x angle, this only this angle is equal to this angle, because the two triangles are congruent upon each other. Since two triangles PQR and PRS or PSR are congruent upon each other, then it means that this is also x and this is also x. Now what is the total angle? Total angle was y. So y is equal to 2x. So y is how much? 110 is equal to 2x. So x is equal to 55 degree. X is equal to 55 degree. So it has been proved from this postulate which we proved in front of you, that I am telling you it repeatedly, that we have proved that PQR triangle, PQR and PS are congruent upon each other. Therefore, each and everything of these two triangles are congruent upon each other. This side is congruent upon this side is congruent upon this side is congruent upon this side, this angle is congruent upon this is this is this. So it was very easy, but I regret that the author has not given its answer. So this is its answer. So dear students, it's time to say you goodbye now, because the exercise has been finished. We will be meeting in our next topic, and that is, I think, polygons. We'll be meeting in our next lecture, and that is about, the topic will be polygons. We have studied three-sided shapes, four-sided shapes, and uh, shapes with five and above sides. With five and above sides, they are called polygons. So we'll be studying in our next lecture. So it's time to say you goodbye. Allah Hafiz.